Dear Hafsa, I'm hoping this letter finds you well. I'm writing to you in hopes that you will learn some of these lessons sooner, and if not, then along the way. On finding happiness. You can't curate life. You can't turn everything into a perfect picture. And the sooner you realize this, the closer you will be to finding happiness. Happiness comes from within. It's often fleeting, but the contentment that comes from leading a life in search of meaning is a journey that's almost as sweet and just as fulfilling. On being present. So often we are preoccupied with how we can achieve the next thing, or the thing after that we just forget to enjoy the moment. So much of our lives are consumed by this never-ending cycle. So don't forget to enjoy the small moments along the way. We're constantly bombarded with ideas of what our life should look like at different stages. God forbid you miss a milestone or completely decide that you don't want your life to look like what others think it should. Don't worry too much about what other people think. Instead, work towards your goals and dreams. On being vulnerable and open. Being honest with yourself is sometimes the most challenging thing you can ever do. I admire those who can look introspectively and come out stronger. Do we fear it because we are afraid of what we will find inside? Spend more time with yourself and get to know yourself as well as those you know you love. I have never been one to answer questions about myself too quickly. Words tripping over each other. You are much more likely to find my secrets at the end of a long pause and much internal dialogue and deliberation. Fearing what people might think of me or perceive me as, I include many qualifiers and justifications before stating my opinion. Try to speak more openly and honestly. I'm not writing this letter because I have it all figured out. I'm writing to you to remind myself that I've come so far, and you still have so much to look forward to. I want to bring you along this journey, also in hopes that in sharing this with you, it may inspire you or help you figure out your place in the world. Because that's all we want to find, right? A place to belong and people to belong with. To know that we are important, that we're making a difference, and that our actions are significant.